Right then guys, hello, it is GT here and welcome back to my channel, but most importantly, welcome back to Outta Helgen. So I know it's been a while, and if you are new to the channel, Outta Helgen is basically a Skyrim Let's Play that I've been playing now for quite a while. And it's all centered around this guy here called Pussyfoot, who is my Khajiit character. So let's get back into it. Okay, so here we are in Riften, and the reason that I'm here is because if you remember watching the last one, the last Outta Helgen, I actually streamed it, and we ended up here because I was basically trying to sell some of the stuff that I've got. I mean, if we have a look through the apparel section here, there's loads and loads of armor and necklaces and stuff like that, which I've been carrying around for ages that I've picked up whilst questing. But really, we could do with selling some of it, really, just to get a bit more carry weight. So yeah, I mean, we've got potions, we've got a few scrolls, we've got a lot of scrolls, which is one thing I very, very rarely use. So at the moment we've got, if you look in the bottom right, we've got about 12,800 coins, which is really a decent amount of gold, to be honest, considering that this character isn't actually, you know, that old. We've not played too much on this character, and, you know, looking through our skills, not particularly very high, and only level 24, so pretty decent so far. So, I think what we'll do, pretty much just... Oh, my Daisy, what are you doing over here? I need to sell some stuff to you, mate. Yeah, we'll go around and we'll sell what we can to everybody else. I mean, obviously, my Daisy, who's... Oh, what the hell? There's a thief. Oh, I remember this, actually. Ah. Oh, nice. I remember him getting killed. I thought I looted him at the time. An amethyst. That's good for the collect... I mean, to anyone else who plays Skyrim regularly, this is very boring, but... we've been doing a gem collection in Lakeview Manor, which of course is the house we built. So
you gonna buy something?
Collecting all the gems.
Otherwise, move on.
God, 𝓷𝓸𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓼 so...
Take a look.
So moody. Right, so having a look through, weapons-wise, I don't think I've got too much that I want to... Actually, nothing looking through. I don't think anything at all that I want to sell. Yeah, so we leave that there, but going through the apparel section, or apparel, however you pronounce it, we've got quite a lot of things which are good. I mean, I'm wearing this necklace of major sneaking, which is really good, actually. I suppose if we're going to try and do a stealth character, it's perfect. But we've got a lot of things like this where I kind of hold on to them. It's only, you know, I only get 163 gold for it. And it only weighs 1, though, so I'm trying to offload the stuff that weighs the most first, so... This ancient Falmer cuirass, I'm not realistically going to use it, so we might, might as well sell that. Oh, speech increased, cool. Gauntlets, the boots. We've got 3 amulets of 𝓟𝓸𝓷𝓼, so we could sell 2 of those. They weigh 1. I'm trying to hold on to all of these because of the shrines that you can build in the house. So amulets of Mara, 𝓟𝓸𝓷𝓼, etc. Collecting all the rest of them would be good. Apprentice robes of restoration. 𝓷𝓸𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓼's only got 169 gold left, so I mean. Disease immunity, that's a good one to hold on to, I think, so we'll keep that. But yeah, looking through, not too much really that we got left. I think I'll sell these. There we go, we've pretty much cleaned 𝓷𝓸𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓼 for what she's got.
Come back when you're ready to spend more.
And obviously my Daisy, we can only really sell
everything I've got on display, really.
Yeah, jewellery, that's pretty much what you can sell to. We've only got 750 gold as well, which isn't good. Right, we'll get rid of some of this stuff. Emerald necklace. Anything that hasn't got kind of a bonus to it, no magical power to it, we can't get rid of that first. So this gold diamond ring, I mean, it does nothing, so might as well sell that. He's only got 96 gold left, so yeah, we'll leave it there for that one.
Safe travels, lads.
And I think is it Bolly over here? What's his name? No, Ballymonde. Let's see what Ballymond's got for sale. Or sorry, what I can sell to Ballymond. I don't think I can sell too much. I've got a miscellaneous section, but I pretty much want to hold on to the ebony ore, to be honest, so, yeah, we'll do that.
If you need
okay, so where are we up to now? How much money? So 14,200 gold now. That's pretty good, actually. And I think if we go through my items, obviously keys, you can't sell those. We've got some decent stuff. We've got some random stuff that's, you know, like this kind of stuff. Initiates 𝓼𝓼 from the last 𝓼𝓼, however we pronounce it, from the last quest, but I think we're not holding on to too much that we don't need to be. I mean, our carry weight is 218 out of 330, so not bad at the moment. So for those of you that are wondering what we're going to be doing in this episode, obviously I began with pretty much just offloading some of the stuff that we've got. And to be honest, it's going to be pretty random. I think, you know, maybe we can have a go at some quests, but we'll kind of just do whatever we find at the time. So it's going to be a random video, but I think most of the time when I do these kind of videos, you guys appreciate them, so it should be good. You know what, we could start by doing this actually, clearing up some of the little stuff that we haven't done from the start of the game. I can't believe we've not done the Golden Claw quest yet, so I need to find the owner of the Golden Claw, who is over in Riverwood. So if we go over here, and if we head into the Riverwood Trader, we will then find the owner of the Golden Claw, and I don't know whether we get I don't know if we get a reward or anything like that, but finding the Golden Claw, coincidentally, was the first video I ever made, or what was it now? It was a puzzle. If you guys remember, it's right at the start of the game, and it's one of those puzzles where you have to look on the claw and then change the little the turny things. I don't really know how else to say what they are other than turny things, but basically that was the first video I ever made about, I don't know, a year and a half ago, something like that. Right, so daytime now. Hopefully the Riverwood Trader should be open. Everybody's out and about. Yeah, let's head on in. We haven't got a break in. That helps. And then inside, I can't remember their names. What is it? Valerius. Luke and Valerius and Camilla Valerius, I believe. Yeah. Right.
My sister Camilla or I will be happy to help you.
Did something happen? I think that's what I'm going to press.
We did have a bit of a break-in. But we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing.
And what could that be?
An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Of course it was. What, you mean this one that I've got?
You found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm going to put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Okay, so 800 gold. It was way more than I expected, actually. Fair enough.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
No problem at all, Camilla. Right, so where we are at now is, if we have a look through here, obviously we've got the College of Winterhold quest we could start. We do have a few miscellaneous ones, stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe we could just have a look through here and see what happens. Read Eldris's note. Maybe we could do this. Don't really fancy doing that. Assisting the people of 𝓚. That can be quite irritating, actually. And I have made a video on that of who the people are best to help, who the people you should help are. Okay. Well, we had some cultists attack right at the start of the game, so maybe we could see if we've got that note now. I genuinely don't have an agenda for this guy, so if it seems like you know, thinking he doesn't know what he's doing at the moment, that's because I've not got a plan, really. I just thought I'll turn Skyrim on and just start playing it, and you guys can watch it. Oh, here they are. So, cultist orders. Okay, so Solstheim, of course. Ooh, you know what? We haven't headed over to Solstheim at all yet, so this could be interesting. For those of you that have never played the remastered version of Skyrim, or you never played the DLCs on the older generation one, you won't have been to Solstheim, but it's a really cool place. So we need to board the vessel Northern Maiden docked at Ravenrock, take it to Windhelm, then begin your search, kill the false dragonborn known as Pussyfoot before he reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success and Mirak shall be pleased. So of course, Mirak. We'll hear that name a lot as we head over to Solstheim. So board the vessel Northern Maiden. So they obviously got on a boat called the Northern Maiden at Ravenrock, which is located in Solstheim, and came over to Windhelm. So let's have a look now. So maybe we need to head over to Ravenrock now. Let's have a look here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it's the Dragonborn quest. So travel to Solstheim. Why not? Let's go and do that. I think so far, actually, we've pretty much stuck to the standard kind of playthroughs. You know, we've not done anything out of the ordinary. We've done some of the main quest lines. Obviously, building a house, that was part of the Hearthfire DLC, I think. I can't remember which one it is, but yeah, we've done bits and bobs like that. But I think in terms of going to a new place, obviously Solstheim is really cool. If you've never been there before, I suggest it. We haven't played survival mode actually for a while on Skyrim. I'd forgotten about that a little bit. I tended to do a lot of streams on them, but if you watch the last 𝓟𝓸𝓽𝓸𝓷𝓼 which was streamed, then you will know that it was slightly problematic. That is, by the way, the reason why we don't have a face cam today. One, because the camera was terrible, but two, because I can't trust my streaming setup at the moment. So I'm in the process of pretty much searching for a better camera slash webcam to use whilst we're streaming, just so, you know, I think if I'm going to do it, it needs to be done properly. I might look into doing a bit of streaming on Twitch and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see. It's all down to time though, unfortunately, which I don't have loads of. Okay, so here we are in Windhelm. He's doing a really good job, just smashing a wooden post with a hammer. Yep, and him. Look at that. Yeah, smash that barrel. Okay, Yellen Salt Sage.
Solstheim. Too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
Oh, right, okay, so he's saying he's not going back to Solstheim, or Solstheim, however you pronounce it. What happened? Why won't you go back?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then...
They must have been the cultists.
The next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Okay. Okay. Our response is, yes you are. You're taking me to Solstheim.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
Okay, so obviously now we need to think of different ways in which to persuade him. So we could give him 500 gold. Don't really want to do that, but you know, I'll do it if I have to. You owe me. Those cultists you brought here tried to kill me. Okay. That might convince, or people are trying to kill me. I'm not taking no for an answer. Let's try this second one. Let's try and persuade him. Hey!
You have a point.
Another speech level
Taking
2.
you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
Absolutely. Off we go. So I don't know whether this is going to cost money or what, but we managed to save 500 gold in the process. That kid really freaks me out on this loading screen. He just looks so freaky. I don't know whether it's just me, but I literally think he looks like the creepiest kid ever. I can't remember who he is now. I think he might be the Jarl's son or something like that. Right, okay. Oh. And here we travel over to Solstheim, by the looks of it. Little cutscene.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again.
Looks kind of
Good luck.
spooky.
Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Maybe I can. I am the Dragonborn, of course. I don't remember this actually. I've made a lot of videos on things in Solstheim before, but I can't remember a lot of what happens. Okay, so search for information about Miraak. I think what we'll do to begin with is
Well,
oh,
now that's done.
yep. What? Serana's here. What's she gonna do now? What will you do now?
I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawn Guard for as long as they'll let me.
Okay, she leaving
They're
me?
respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a van. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned.
Oh yeah, okay. I'd love to have you along.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna go then. I thought Serana was just like, oh
you.
god.
So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
Okay, so it looks like we've got some kind of council member or something like that, someone in charge who's asking me what my intentions are in Raven Rock. So, I don't know whether, I mean, I already know who Miraak is. Obviously, if you've not played this part of the game before, you won't. So, it seems a bit kind of out there to say, oh, I'm looking for Miraak. Do you know him? I'm going to go none of your business.
That's the kind of attitude that's going to land you in prison. But I'll let it go for now. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓷𝓼. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim.
Okay.
While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Nope. goodbye.
I'm not a fan of the sun. It'll be better than this.
Yeah, so I thought 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓼 was actually going to leave us then, but she hasn't, so that's good news. It's like the middle of the night, so let's see what this place looks like in the morning. Hopefully be a bit lighter. This place, incidentally, Solstheim, when using the enhanced lighting mods, oh, it looks a lot better actually. When using the enhanced lighting mods, it does look really cool. Oh, I love the armour of the 𝓟𝓸𝓽𝓸𝓷. I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, I can't see his armour.
Keep your hands to yourself.
It's like shell armour or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. Right, so on the quest guide, first of all, search for information about Miraak. We'll kind of, I mean, probably talking to that guy over there that we spoke to. You know, we can pretty much ask anyone about Miraak, I'm guessing. But I think for now we'll just do a bit of an explore around, really. Yeah, a bit of an explore. I mean, there should be some shops around here actually if I need to sell anything. So I can't see anyone yet. 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵𝓼. Not sure what that is. Looks like some kind of drink or something.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Yep, I'm sure 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓼 is English at heart because she's always talking about the weather. Ash yam. Okay, that looks nasty. What have we got in here? Right, I think we'll just go and have a venture around. I don't like how they call me Outlander. Obviously this, as mentioned by the kind of security guy, this isn't Skyrim, we're in a different province altogether. We are currently in Morrowind. So this is Ravensrock, if you've never been here before. It's a big rock, big island where about half of it is kind of ashy and there is a volcano which causes all the ash, and the other half of it is pretty much all ice and in snow. So for survival mode this could be a pretty tricky place to come to, but yeah, that's where we're at the moment. So it's all ash on the ground, there's all kinds of creepy stuff. All of these, I think they're like basalt rock formations, if I remember from doing geography. It just looks cool, this place, but it's kind of creepy at the same time. I can't remember what they're called, but there's the here they are, Ashmen I think they're called. So there's a guard here fighting some. Ash spawn, that's it. We'll try and help him out. Oh, we started a quest, March of the Dead. I'm gonna try and help this guy out as much as I can. I hope he's not gonna die though. Nah, he's not gonna die, is he? Oh, thank you, 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓼. Okay, he's dead. Right, Captain Veleth. Let's have a look at the ash pole first. Iron arrows. They usually have a bit of ore. Yeah, ores, I think. Declaration of war. That could be interesting. Right, let's read that. Should we read the declaration of war on the ash spawn? Ravensrock Stronghold. My call for unconditional surrender of your forces and an immediate cessation of all hostilities has been ignored numerous times. I therefore have no choice but to assume your purpose on Solstheim as hostile and to treat Ravensrock Stronghold as the enemy of the Empire. I warn you, any attempt to breach Fort Frostmoth will be met with an equal level of aggression. I will do everything in my power to wipe you and your forces off the face of 𝓟𝓪𝓬𝓼. There will be no further communications between us. General Falx Carius, Garrison Commander, Fort Frostmoth. Okay, so it looks like there's some kind of beef going on, for want of a better way to put it. Right, so we have just started March. We'll get rid of the Dragonborn quest for now. But it looks like we have just started the March of the Dead quest. So I've stumbled across Captain Modin Veleth fighting strange being called Ashspawn at the Attius farm outside of Ravensrock. Captain Veleth was outnumbered, so I engaged his attackers and lent him a helping hand. Okay, so let's speak to this guy now. Hello.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive.
What were those
I
things?
could have said the same. Some of the 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓼 have taken to calling them ash spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Ravensrock and they need to be stopped.
How did that bring you to this old farm?
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
Okay, so Well, seems like a waste of time. I'm not going to do that because we want to continue the quest. I think I'm going to be cheeky, and instead of saying I'd be glad to lend you a hand, I could say I could lend you a hand for a price.
I think I could talk the councillor into paying you.
Hey!
And I could use an extra pair of hands.
Good.
Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind. And I'd hate to lose any more 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓸𝓷 guard.
Okay, so very well, where do I begin?
We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful.
Okay then, so yeah, it looks like there's an option here. Do you know someone called Mirak? So I think we can come back to the Dragonborn quest pretty much any time we want, and just ask people about who Mirak is. So yeah. Right. So what are these ash spawn? They're kind of like ash zombies. What are they?
No one knows really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago, but I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back.
Okay, so how often do they attack?
We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses.
There might be. You suspect there's a motivation to their attacks?
Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us. And we need to find out who or what it is.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to find out, you know, find out who or what is directing the ash spawn. But if I say this one, I discovered this note on one of the ash spawn. Oh, hello, 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓸𝓷. It might be, you know, we heard about, what's his name, Frostmoth, something like, no, what was it, Fort Frostmoth or something. Maybe it's something to do with that.
This is strange. The note says it's from General Folks Carius. But that's impossible.
Why?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth. But he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive.
Well, it sounds like he is still alive, so what do you want me to do?
If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way.
Yeah.
I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm going to head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults.
Okay, fair enough. We'll talk about Mirak another time.
General Carius sounds out of his mind.
Yeah, he does a bit. Right, so March of the Dead quest. So we've pretty much we've helped this guy out, and now it looks like this guy called General Carius, who supposedly died 200 years ago, is in fact not dead. And if we have a look on the map here, where's he supposed to be? Okay, so he's over to the east here at Fort Frostmoth. So I guess we need to go and find out how he's still alive. And if he is still alive, we need to kill him. But also find out how he is staying alive, because people don't live for 200 years. So that could be interesting. Right, let's have a look in here first. Just see if there's anything to loot from this poor old farm that looks like it's been burnt down. Some 𝓟𝓪𝓽𝓸𝓷𝓼 root. I know you can get lots and lots of ingredients on Solstheim. So that could come in useful, but I don't think we particularly need it now. And then obviously there is the volcano, guys. It's an interesting one, but I don't think I've ever actually walked up to the volcano. I don't think you can get there. I think the volcano is like on an island way off. So yeah, I don't think you can actually get to it. Oh, what we got here? An ash hopper. Oh. Okay, and my weapon, which I believe is Ariel's bow at the moment. Yeah, I'm still using Ariel's bow. Has just run out of charges, but it's alright without it. So undead targets take triple damage. But that would be very useful, in fact, against the ash spawn. But I think we'll just leave it for now. I don't particularly need to go and recharge it just yet. So as we're going through, you know, we could try and be a bit stealthy, I suppose, but you know, do this special roll that we learned how to do. That could be cool. But I think it's going to take too long, so I think we're just going to head straight over there. Ah, can't remember what these things are called now. They're like big kind of... I don't even know what to describe them as. What they're called, a bulwark, something like that. I can't remember what they're called, but they're kind of... Well, they're very weird looking. Make some strange noises as well. Wow. I can't remember what that film's called now. There's a film where things like this are in it. It's like The End of the World. I think it's got Tom Cruise in it. Can't remember. Comment down below if you know what that film is. Not the day after tomorrow, maybe? No, I think that might be to do with weather. I'm not sure. Okay, so looks like this is the place we're after. Definitely the place we're trying to find. Yeah, Fort Frostmoth has been discovered. I'm thinking, how do we get in? Maybe not down here. There's like a little dock down here. Just remembered actually. Oh,
Who's there?
What's attacking us? Oh, here's one. Ashball, where'd he come from? Kill him. Okay, he's dead. Archery increased. Oh, archery increased to 70. That's not bad. He's gone. I was going to try and loot him. Ash pile. There we go. Iron arrows. At the moment, I don't think. If we have a look now in the weapons tab, in terms of arrows, I've got 21 ancient Nord. Yeah, 11 dwarven, 30 elven, 12 orcish, a couple of steel, and that's it. So at the moment, we haven't got many arrows. Obviously, just leveling up to level 70. What am I doing? Skills. That's what I'm after. Level 70 in archery. That's very good. Definitely our highest skill at the moment. Shortly, actually, sneak's not far off either, you know, 76. But if you go for archery, I want to see what things we can actually do. So, oh, I've got one more here when we get to level 80 archery, and I can fully kind of boost up the bow on the overdraw perk, which means that it takes 80% more damage off your opponent. Steady hand. So these ones are actually useful. I've not used them this time, but yeah, it slows time, I think, by 50%, something like that, when you get both of them. Critical hits could also be good. 2 more of them. Obviously, we don't have any skill points at the moment. I'm just kind of planning ahead. Quick shot. So, draw a bow 30% faster. Now, that is definitely one that I will want to get, and that'll probably be the next one that I do get, in fact, because I think using a bow up close, which is one thing I do tend to do quite a bit, yeah, I think it's one thing we need to do. The top perk is it paralyzes your opponent. I think it's a 15% chance of paralyzing your opponent, so that's very, very good.
Who's there?
Okay, something's coming after us now. Oh, it's an ash spawn. I didn't know they could shoot magic at you. Oh, I've hit him. They're actually quite strong, these guys. He's just staying still though, which makes things easier for me. Oh, and I jinxed myself as I said that. He started moving. Come on. Oh, what a hit that was. Right in his head. Right, he should be down now then. And he's dead. Critical strike. Skeleton here. 6 gold. Ash pile. Ebony ore. I think we'll take as much ebony ore as we can, actually. And there's a knapsack here with potion of healing, always useful. Silver amethyst ring can be sold. Nothing else really of value. Yeah, it's looking good. Okay, so now, is there another one? I've got a feeling over here on Solstheim we're going to do a lot of leveling up for archery and our combat skills. So it looks like we're going to have to do quite a lot of fighting. I'm stuck. Yeah, it is a good place for kind of more challenging enemies, I think, more often, Solstheim. Because, I mean, obviously, my character at the moment, Pussyfoot, is only level 24, so it's not like absolutely brilliant yet.
Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
So we've just heard that Captain Carius, or whatever his name was. That one was, like, invisible then. Pretty scary up close, these guys. Ah! Right, one's dead. This one can stay away. I love this stagger perk. It's so good. Ah! And most of the time when they get close, they stagger before they can get to you. See, like that. If you're doing close-up archery. Hit him. going to take a while, I think, to kill all of these. It might be worth heading inside in a minute. I'll try and kill this one, and then we'll head inside, I think. See, the thing is, now he's down, I can't get him, so I'll need him to poke his head up first. Where's 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵𝓼? Come on, get yourself up, 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵. There you go, that should kill him. There we go, he's dead. Right, all of the red dots on the map are now gone. That's good news. And I think, yeah, so we heard Carius pretty much say something like, you can't get me, or something like that. I don't know. So let's head into Fort Frostmoth. Is that very posh? Fort Frostmoth. Okay. So I'm expecting plenty more of these guys inside, but maybe we can sneak attack some of them. That could be quite useful. Oh, yeah, okay, there's one here.
I knew I heard something.
Oh, missed! Missed again. I've got a feeling we're going to run out of arrows before too long in here. Right, 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵 is very weak. We'll shout that guy out of the way. Right, I think, in fact, I'm going to need to put 𝓟𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓸𝓷𝓼 on, to be honest. Just to get a few hits on these guys. Whoa, as quick as I can. And also, we're going to need to put healing on. There's going to be a bit of running away involved, I think. Quick, take as much health off him as I can. These guys are stronger than I thought. No, jump past him. No, 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 no. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, so I need to look. There's 4 of them now. This is not going to end well. Probably going to die here. Yeah. Oh, okay, he's hit me hard. So I'm hoping that it quick saved. Oh, am I dead? Don't know if I'm dead or not. Yeah. I'm hoping it quick saved when we went in there. But wow, they're much more powerful than I expected. Way more powerful. I did consider using... yeah, we're all good. Whoa, straight away. He's not holding back this guy. Come on, 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵, I need your help here, mate. If we can try and take on like 1 or 2 at a time, maximum, we should be alright. Come on. That one's dead, okay. Like from a... See, 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓐's going to be straight up and straight down again, I think. She's great at fighting, you know, from a distance, but I think when she gets taken down, it takes her a while to get back up again.
That'll teach you.
Okay, so he's dead. We're currently in this little room here, and I don't really know how stealth's going to work. Like, ideally, I'd like to be quite stealthy and sneak up on them just to get a sneak attack. Take a bit more damage off in the first place, but I think at the moment we're going to struggle to do that. So, oh, nice, flawless garnet, though. 2 iron arrows. We're doing better than we did last time, so... I think I should probably quick save here. Another flawless garnet, that's good. Firewood. Ooh, 20 elven arrows. Nice, that was a good find. So that's about it. I'm thinking now maybe we can sneak along. I think... Oh, okay, so there is a little room here. I think one thing that we've got to bear in mind is... I thought they were loads of little gems then, but it's not, it's rocks. There's these big ash piles here, like you see all the beds covered in, you know, a pile of ash. I think that the ash spawn just pretty much come out of there, so we'll see how that goes. So we've got an adept lock here. See if there's anything in this chest. Oh, rushed that one a little bit, let's be honest. Oh, come on. Got lots of lockpicks though, so there's no reason why we would need to rush. But yeah, it doesn't matter if we lose a few. Lockpicking's up to level 53 now, which is pretty good. Hey, and we're in. I think that's about 6th time lucky, something like that. Ah, lockpicking 54 now. Good, good, good. Some decent potions, etc. in there. No, there's never usually anything good in the barrels. Oh, what's that? Oh, plate. Pick that up. Hey, I can. Dig it down in the ash. Ooh, I hit a plate. Right, so on we go to the next part. I think we came in... Yeah, we came in this door, so I'm guessing now we need to head down to the right. Obviously from the last video... from the last bit before we saved, when I came down here, there was another ash spawn. So, like I say, if I can get a little sneak attack going on first, that would be nice. Here he is. Okay, there's 2 of them. We can take them.
Where'd you come from?
3 times damage, that's what I'm after. Dead, that one. 2 hits. And now we can take this one on 2-on-1. I think we're going to have to play smart. If I don't do it like this, you know, I'll end up dying again, I think.
Done and done.
Nice. Very efficient that way. Glass arrow. Nice. So it looks like we're going to have decent little packs of arrows everywhere. I don't know if that's the case, but it looks like it. Can I cut through this by punching it? Nah, I don't think so. Probably going to need to put Dawnbreaker on for this one. Slice through it. So it looks like lots of those little ash hoppers, I think they're called down there. We'll go and have a look in here in a minute. But I think to begin with, excuse me please, Serrano, you're in my way. We'll have a look around here. Ooh, a master lock with a chest and... Oh, some nice... I thought they had potions, they're nice, like wine and stuff, but... I kind of want to get in there now, but a master lock. You guys could be sat here for 20 minutes while I'm just keep burning through all of my lock picks. There's another way down there. Looks like quite a complex little dungeon. And I really don't remember much of it at all. Ash pile. Just 1 arrow. We need a key for this door. We don't have that key. So I'm sure we will probably either come out that way later on or we'll find the key for it. Maybe the key that we find also does this master lock. I mean, that's an explanation, possibly. We'll have a few goes first. Give myself 10 chances. There was 1. There's 2. There's 3. Wow, the master locks, you go through them so quickly. There's 4. So hard to find the little... I always call it the biting point, like a clutch on a car. 5. So there's 6. Okay, we've got less than 100 now. Right, you know what? Forget that, we're not going to 10. I'm going to go down this way first, and then I think we'll see afterwards. Right, Ariel's bow. Take out some of these guys from a distance to begin with, so we don't have to fight lots of them. What the hell? So it began to do a kill animation, and I must have hit something. There you go. Hey, done it that time. Oh no, he moved last minute. Flame cloak spider. So are these the ones that... I think these might be the ones that blow up. An albino spider. He's dead. That one's dead. And I don't think there's any more. I don't think they're particularly dangerous opponents, to be honest. Albino spider. Get our arrow back. And what's this over here? So, a ruby geode. Oh, so yeah, cool. We can, it's going to start mining it. Don't really need to right now. I can't remember what they're for. A heartstone deposit. Ah. I feel like we need heartstones. I can't remember what they're for, but we'll mine some so we've got them ready just in case we need them for a quest, so it'll speed things up a little bit. It's all coming back to me now. I feel like we make some kind of like grenade weapons with those spiders. Yeah, I think that happens. I'm sure we'll find out soon anyway. Oh, there's an albino spider alive somewhere. Is he above? Is he below? Where is he?
there.
There he is.
That'll teach
Hey,
you.
close range. So for those of you obviously that had got used to the 𝓟𝓸𝓻𝓸𝓷 episodes being uploaded every single week, I can only... Oh, 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓼 one. I was about to kill it. I can only apologise that the videos on every single week for 𝓟𝓸𝓻𝓸𝓷𝓼. The reason for that is pretty simple, to be honest. It's just the fact that I've not really had time to make the videos. Believe it or not, the videos where I am on camera are far quicker and easier to make than this. Even this video, you know, it's a lot more time consuming. But I am going to try to keep doing it. Obviously, I appreciate from your point of view the people that have subscribed over the last kind of year or so, that you've subscribed for this type of content, and you clearly enjoy it, a lot of you. So I think that's what we're gonna continue to do. It's not going to disappear. It just might be, you know, not as often as it used to be, because I do want to branch out and do a few different projects really, and not necessarily stick to the exact same format we've done things previously. But yeah, it's not going away. So for those of you that have commented, saying a few things like, you know, you haven't done 𝓟𝓸𝓻𝓸𝓷𝓼 for this long, etc. Yeah, I mean, it's it is going to stay, you know, it's not just going away. Just might be a few weeks in between, that's all. Okay, I'm not going to have a go at that master lock right now. Is that a chest? Oh, it's some bricks. Okay, so we can't get through that door because obviously it requires a key. We don't have it. We can't get the master lock because we also, I think, hopefully, if we find a key, it will work, the master lock as well. So we'll go about it that way. But I'm guessing if we head through here, we're going to find some more ash spawn or something like that. And yeah, so here's some. And hopefully find a key on them. So he's dead. Hey, so 2 hits. If we can stay sneaking, the ash spawn die in 2 hits with iron arrows as well. So that's very good. One there. I think we'll quick save here as well, just in case. Can't see anyone down that way. There's bound to be more ash spawn over there somewhere. Minor healing potions, can't get enough of those. Always very useful when you get yourself into tricky situations. Don't know what it is. If it says search, you just have to search it, even if it's coughing or something nasty like that. Don't really know where 𝓟𝓸𝓻𝓸𝓷𝓼 is. Oh, there she is. We still need to find this General Falk's Carius as well, so I'm sure we'll find him somewhere, but it's going to take a while, I think. Another flawless garnet. I'm feeling like these ash spawn are worth killing just for the gem collection in our house over in Lakeview Manor, because it seems like we're getting a lot. Right, I'll be surprised if something doesn't jump out and attack me here. Whenever there's like something in the middle here and it's lit up and it's like inviting you to go to it, something always seems to jump out here. Might not, but you know, we'll see. Right, there's a knapsack. Aha, there we go. Fort Frostmoth key. Potion of healing. Oh, nice. Again, some more jewellery that we can sell for a decent amount of gold. We're up to over 15,000 gold now, so we're doing alright. 𝓟𝓸𝓷𝓼's journal. Okay. An apothecary's satchel. Don't really need to look in there. Embalming tools. Anything in the coffin? 2 gold. We'll take that. Oh, Jesus, 𝓟𝓸𝓻𝓸𝓷𝓼. Scary she is. Right, let's read 𝓟𝓸𝓷𝓼's journal. Okay, so it's quite long. Well, it's not that long. Let's have a read. Right, day 32. It's been almost a month since unearthing the crypt at Fort Frostmoth, and I haven't seen a single spark of life in the General's remains. So maybe we're talking about General Carius. Crafting the Heartstone to the subject is proving much more difficult than I originally anticipated. So obviously I mined that Heartstone earlier, so I'm sure we're going to be using it. I've used almost every method I can think of, and still there's no sign of reanimation. At this rate, it could be years before I make any progress, which is time that I just can't afford right now. If my vengeance is to come to fruition, I need results. If not, I may need to resort to more drastic measures. So that pretty much sounds like, obviously this General Carius guy, he supposedly died 200 years ago, so he may well have died, and essentially whoever this guy is, 𝓟𝓸𝓷𝓼 I think the journal's name was, the name on the journal was. It sounds like he's trying to do something with these Heartstones that I mined earlier to reanimate him and bring him back to life. So that would explain, if he's still going now, that probably he's been successful. So let's carry on reading. Day 47, it finally appears that I'm making some progress. After my latest experiment, General Carius' eyes briefly opened and he moved his arms. Yeah, so I think that's where we're going. It lasted for less than a few moments, but it's the first sign of progress I've seen since I arrived here. A few of my assistants were insisting that I was imagining things, but I dismissed them for their insolence. So you just sacked them there and then. They won't be bothering anyone ever again. So, dismissed. Don't know whether that means he sacked them or he killed them, but yeah, that's where we're at. Day 55. General Carius awoke fully today. He bolted upright after my incantations had began staggering around like a blind man. He seemed to ignore my commands, in fact. Hearing my voice seemed to increase his hostility. I was able to remove the Heartstone before he became violent. Oh god, so it looks like he's turning into an absolute psycho. But this isn't a result I expected. Even though he's able to be awakened, I feel as though the real work has just begun. Day 59. The General is still unable or unwilling to listen to my commands. He's acting increasingly paranoid and appears to have his own free will. He's convinced that I am a spy or the enemy. And I've had to restrain him to prevent him from outright attacking me. This is becoming intolerable. So it looks like he might be starting to regret that he's reanimated him. I'm beginning to wonder if someone with a Heartstone can be commanded at all. If my experiments with General Carius fail, I may have to resort to self-experimentation, something I've been avoiding for a long time. Okay, so we're going to take this journal now. And it pretty much seems that what's happened is General Carius has indeed been reanimated and is pretty much now going around causing havoc everywhere. Ooh, Elven Sword of Debilitation. We'll take that to sell, I think. So it looks like he's pretty much going around causing havoc everywhere, and the person that reanimated him, a bit like, it's got a, Amulet of Arche. We'll take that. I don't think we've got that one yet. It's got a bit of a vibe of the Frankenstein, you know, Frankenstein's monster, in the sense that he basically created this monster and then couldn't control it. So that it kind of seems like that. Right, so we've got the key, of course, most importantly. I think that was the bit we really needed. So if we head back up here, we should be in the little opening part that we started with. Yes, and then over here, obviously, we've got the cage, which hopefully... Hey! Yes, the master key does it unlock it. Loads of cheese wheels. One of my subscribers, Falca, absolutely loves cheese wheels. It's a bit strange, but, you know, whenever I see those, I always think about that. Well, lots of wine, nothing else on barrels, and there's a chest in here. Anything good? Ooh, nice. I always think these helmets just look so cool. I'd never really wear one because it's not actually that good in terms of armor, but they just look cool, don't they? Yeah, I don't know whether to take this. Yeah, I'm going to take it and we can put it on one of the mannequins in Lakeview Manor. Right, 52 gold. Potion of True Shot. Decent one, actually. 4 lockpicks. A sapphire. Very good gem for the collection. Another scroll. Ring of Minor Lockpicking. That's cool, actually. I actually don't think I'm wearing a ring, so we'll take that. Ancient Nordic pickaxe. Okay, so I don't know how that's better than the normal pickaxe I've got, but I'll take that as well. Staff of the Familiar. We'll take that anyway, might not use it. And yeah, we'll go from there. Have a look in the apparel section, see if I am actually wearing... I've left the Nightingale hood off, just because I like to have Pussyfoot's head kind of... Actually, you know what? We'll put it back on. I like to have his, so you can see that he's a cat exposed, but I think the hood does look pretty cool anyway. Right, so I'm not wearing a ring at the moment, so it makes perfect sense to put the lockpicking ring on, just because, obviously, we were struggling with lockpicking. The master one, at least, so... It can be quite irritating, lockpicking, so I guess if we put something on that helps us with that, it should be, you know, a better experience. So this should be the door. Yes. Let's put sneak back on and heading up here.
Look at this.
Oh, Serrano doesn't like the look of this. Undoubtedly, there's going to be more ash spawn. Yeah, I can. Actually, is this going to be the general over there? Tell you what we'll do, just in case he's really difficult or we die or something. Quick save here. And again, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into here, and we had some glass arrows. Put the best arrows on so we can hopefully kill him really fast. Yeah, there we go. 1/3 of his health gone already. He's dead. Oh no, the Ashborn aren't though. with these glass arrows, should be able to take these out really fast. You know what? I don't think they can see me there. So we'll put the iron arrows back on because there's not much health I've got left. So save wasting a glass arrow. Yeah, they're dead. So he didn't even have a chance to say anything then, Carius. Gold ore, another ash pile, glass arrows, I'll take them back. Carius we will come to afterwards. We'll just go and loot these guys first. You forget how much difference it makes when you actually use your good arrows. Like, I'd never seem to do it. Move that plate. Aha, I thought I saw a potion underneath it. Plentiful healing. Very good potion. Had I searched that one? Yeah. Right, going around this room, it looks like pretty much just an old deserted fort, really. There's not really anything here. We'll go and have a look at all that in a minute. Looks like there's going to be a nice little bit of loot up there. I do want to get as much gold as I possibly can, because I think one of my targets for the long term of obviously playing this character, I want to really get to 100% completion, which is almost impossible. But oh, look at that Champion's Cudgel. That's going to be a brilliant weapon to stick up in Lakeview Manor. Right, we've got the second key and the Champion's Cudgel. I'm going to equip that, in fact. Look at that. That is a really, really cool looking hammer. Nice. If we put it on the back there, we can have a look at it. It's like a big warhammer looking thing. Right, anyway, we'll put Ariel's bow back on. And obviously, if we look here, we should have the Champion's Cudgel. Yeah. Look at that. It's like a big meat tenderizer or something like that. Be good to put on the wall in Lakeview Manor, as I said. And it looks like General Carius. He's dead. We'll go and bring him over to this area. Oh, there we go. There's the Heartstone. So Iron Man. Wow. Yeah, he's looking a bit worse for wear. So it must be like the Heartstone you put kind of into his chest, and then it brings him back to life. So, like I just said, it's got a real Iron Man feeling about that. Okay, this feels messed up now. I'm just going to drop him on the floor. Okay. We're going through here. Leather strips, always useful for making stuff. Gloves. Don't know what they're for. A knife. Plentiful healing. Vigorous Magicka. Any good book. Deathbrand. Always a very useful book to read this. I'd love to get the Deathbrand armor, actually, saying that. So, a really interesting story. Definitely will be making videos on that when we come to that part. I won't ruin anything about it. A chest. There we go. So 4 steel arrows, 108 gold, lockpicks, and you know what, I'm going to leave both of those, I think, really. But yeah, decent, not bad. So our quest guide now says we've got to return back to Captain Veleth and let him know that we have indeed killed General Carius. Every time I say that, it reminds me of the Liverpool goalkeeper. If you're into football, you'll know what I mean. Can't catch, unfortunately. You know what? I feel like I need to take that Deathbrand book. Let's read it. I think it starts a quest, does it? Oh, no. Okay. Right, I'm going to take it because it definitely comes in useful, and I think you need the Deathbrand book later on. Off the top of my head, I feel like you need it. Right, so we didn't come in this way, so let's go out this way now. And I guess it's going to take us up to one of the podiums at the top of Fort Frostmoth, so we shall see shortly. You know what? That might be the map, actually. I don't know what that was then on the loading screen. It might be the map for the Deathbrand armor. Okay, so now we need to go back to Captain Veleth. Thought that was something I could loot. If we take a look on the map here, it's just a simple walk back over to Raven Rock, so we can... oh, I was going to say we'll fast travel it, but apparently there are enemies nearby. I'm sure we will find these very soon, if they are indeed nearby. I don't know about you guys, but when I run around, I like to see more of the things around my character. So quite often I'll go into third person mode like this, but whenever I've kind of done that in part of my videos, people seem to get angry at it, you know. I play like this, you know, in first person mode. Oh. But, these guys are fast. But yeah, I do like to use third-person mode every now and again. You know, I'm just going to stand in lane. Probably the best way to do it. Light armor will take a boost. Okay, probably shouldn't have just stood there because I've contracted something now. That's brilliant. Droops, whatever that is. 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓼, where are you? Need your help. Oh! You know what? They're not particularly damaging, and they weren't particularly dangerous at all. But I've got to be honest, they were very fast. Everything over here seems to have gems. Really good. I got 2 gems just from that guy, so I think one of the ash hoppers that we got to start with, the first one I killed. So this collection's good. I don't. A few of you have dropped in the comments previously on older videos about GT. You've been going on about this 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓷𝓼. Something happens here. There's definitely a quest here. What's that? Oh, it's I thought it was like a big ruby. We'll definitely be seeing more of this place at some point in the future. That's interesting place for a quest. Costs a lot of gold, so that's another reason we'd like lots of gold. Yeah, so you saying, you know, what are your actual plans for all of these gems that you collect? Because we've got quite a lot now, and I don't really have a specific plan for it. It's just when I have loads, obviously I won't be able to sell them all at once anyway. Just an interesting collection. Whatever character I have and whatever playthrough I'm doing, I do like to collect stuff and just kind of go from thing to thing and collect things like books or things like that and just store them in my house. So just adds, I think that's one thing Skyrim hasn't got, like the likes of kind of the Far Cry games and stuff like that. I always like to do all the collectibles. Skyrim doesn't really have that. So I mean, obviously you got things like the what's it called, those little stone things, I can't remember what they're called now, stones of 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪. You got those, but there's not lots of them that you see. It's more of a quest really than a collection. But anyway, Veleth, hello.
What news you bring from Fort Frostmoth?
Okay, so I killed General Carius.
I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200 years?
That is a good point.
It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius' exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock.
Ah, no way. He founded Raven Rock then, apparently. He'll no longer send Ashbourne to Raven Rock.
Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
Nice. 1,500 gold. Really good. I like that. Fantastic.
Thank you for your assistance.
Unusual armor.
It's raised my men's spirits quite a bit.
No problem at all. Right then, so having a look here, we're still doing the Dragonborn quest, and it looks like now we are on Raven Rock. That's probably the way that we'll go about it in terms of the next steps we'll do in terms of a quest line, I think. Obviously, we are still doing the Discerning the Transmundane quest, so that is probably one thing that we can do very soon. I'll more than likely make a video on where to find all of the different types of blood for it, because I know it can be a very annoying thing when you're trying to basically harvest all of the blood. Right then, guys, so anyway, we are at the point now where I think we're going to end today's video. It seems a bit, it will be a very long video if I go into the next quest, so we are going to leave it there. Obviously, if you have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it. I know it's been a while. And of course, if you aren't already subscribed and did enjoy this video, then go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm thinking about what goal we can hit, really, next. Obviously, I set a goal months and months ago to get 10,000 subscribers. We've hit that. I'm really happy with it, but I'm wondering what could be the next goal. 100,000? Like, that's a bit optimistic, but, you know, why not? I guess we might get there one day. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'm sure I will see you all in the next video.